What is up, you guys? It is Jack Gaming here, and on today's episode of Day in the Code Life, I will be showing you my extensions to Pset8, the epidemic simulator. So for this one, I tackled the task of creating a new quarantining class. This class will say 10% of everyone infected has to go into quarantine, and they will stay there until they've recovered. Observe. This right here, this little corner, those are all the quarantiners staying in their little box, quarantining like good people. As they recover, they'll go back out into the real world, right where they started before quarantine. To accomplish this, we created a new class that went off of the current class is created. It inherited the person class, and we fed it in its initial X and initial Y coordinate, and also its new step size for being quarantined, and its new infectiousness for being quarantined. The step size for a quarantiner is 0 because they're supposed to remain in place, and their infectiousness is 0.5%, because per the rules of the isolation center, they are required to wear their mask, so they are less infectious. However, there is still a chance they can come into contact with somebody. Next up, we initialized the quarantine person, and we overwrote the update method to act as so. Pretty simple. If there is a chance they can die in quarantine. There is a very real chance they can die in quarantine. It is a sad reality. However, if they don't die and they make it out, they're recovered and they go back out into the real world. And then also, they're put anywhere in the 5x5 box in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, because that 5x5 represents the isolation center, and they are identified by the amber color, which we wrote over here as color quarantine using the hexadecimal value for amber. Additionally, the quarantine percent, we have it set at 10% right now. I think it's reasonable as the governor of CS51 that 10% of all infected people get quarantined by random lottery system. Accomplished using the flip coin method, and then their infectiousness, as I said, is at 0.5%. Their step size is 0. Let's run that one more time for the fans. Here we go. Behaving as normal. The X's represent dead people. Blues are good people. The red with the radius. There is no radius for a quarantine person because they're all coming in contact with each other, so there's no infectious radius there. However, they still are slightly infectious. And yes, that is the quarantine class extension to Pset8. My name is Jack Schwab. Thank you for your time and service. CS51, baby.